Branding and professional presentation. Projecting confidence and winning trust. Welcome to Lecture 10.3. A compelling proposal is more than a collection of solutions. It is a tangible representation of your organization. Effective branding and meticulous professional presentation are the silent yet powerful forces that can elevate your proposal from a contender to the clear frontrunner, building trust and projecting confidence in your ability to deliver. The indelible mark of branding and proposals. Branding is about creating a distinct and memorable identity. In a proposal, your brand permeates every aspect of the document, from the language you use to the visual elements you incorporate. A strong brand presence enhances recognition. Consistent branding helps evaluators quickly identify and remember your proposal. Increases credibility. It conveys a sense of stability, competence, and attention to detail. Differentiates from competitors. It makes your unique value proposition more memorable. Reinforces your value proposition. Consistent messaging and visual cues reinforce your key differentiators. Case study: the impact of branding on proposal success. Consider a scenario where two consulting firms, Alpha Consulting and Beta Solutions, were bidding for a strategic advisory project. Both firms had strong expertise and relevant experience. However, their approach to proposal presentation differed significantly. Alpha Consulting submitted a document that was text-heavy, with inconsistent formatting and a generic template. The branding was minimal, and the overall impression was uninspired. Beta Solutions, on the other hand, invested significant effort in the professional presentation of their proposal. They utilized their brand guidelines consistently throughout the document, incorporating their logo, color palette, and typography. The proposal was well-structured, with clear headings and high-quality graphics to illustrate their methodology. The language was clear and concise, and the document was meticulously proofread. During the evaluation, the committee noted that while both firms had strong technical capabilities, Beta Solutions' proposal was significantly easier to understand and instilled greater confidence. The professional presentation conveyed a sense of thoroughness and attention to detail. As a result, Beta Solutions was ultimately awarded the contract. Feedback from the evaluation committee specifically highlighted the clarity and professionalism of their proposal, which they felt reflected the firm's overall approach and commitment to client satisfaction. This case study highlights that a strong brand presence and professional presentation in a proposal can be a significant differentiator, and the quality of your presentation can be as important as the quality of your solution. Professional presentation goes beyond mere aesthetics. It facilitates connection by making information accessible, engaging, and easy to understand. Structure and organization. A logical structure with clear headings is crucial for navigation. A good example is a table of contents that uses a clear hierarchical numbering system, making it easy for the client to find a specific section they want to read. This shows that you have a well-thought-out plan and that you respect the client's time. Clarity and conciseness. Use clear, direct language and avoid jargon where possible. For instance, instead of saying, "Our solution utilizes a microservices architecture for enhanced scalability," you could say, "Our solution is built to easily grow with your company, allowing it to handle increased demand without slowing down." This makes the message accessible to all readers, regardless of their technical expertise. Visual hierarchy. Employ formatting techniques such as font variations and bullet points to guide the reader. For example, you might use a large, bold font for the main title of a section, a slightly smaller, bold font for a subheading, and then use bullet points for a list of key benefits. This creates a clear visual hierarchy that helps the reader quickly scan and understand the structure of the proposal. Readability. Choose legible fonts and ensure sufficient contrast between text and background. For instance, a dark font on a light background is always a good choice. You should also use ample white space and consistent line spacing to prevent the document from appearing dense and cluttered, which makes it easier for the reader's eye to rest. Grammar and spelling. Meticulously proofread your proposal, as even small errors can undermine your credibility. A single typo in a key section can make the client question your attention to detail. This is a critical final step that shows you are committed to quality and that you respect the client's time. Visual integration. The strategic integration of graphics, charts, and tables enhances understanding and engagement. For example, you could include a well-designed chart that visually represents your team's project timeline. This makes a complex schedule easy to understand and reinforces that you have a clear plan for delivery. Key takeaways: integrating branding and presentation seamlessly. Branding and professional presentation are not separate entities, but two sides of the same coin. They should be integrated seamlessly to create a cohesive and impactful proposal. By investing in these critical aspects, you demonstrate your commitment to excellence and your understanding of the client's needs. Remember that your brand is your promise, and your proposal's presentation is the tangible manifestation of that promise.